Welcome back to DBS and the DFL studio, along with my guests Howard McIntosh and Thea Harvey, who's just popped off set to make a surprise call. Now, she could be calling you. Jermaine Defoe and his mother Sandra are on their way after a hectic day of filming in Viewfort, and we're going to give you one of the winners of the Ladera Father's Day gift very soon. But before that, I'm going to tell you about another event just after I have some words with Howard. So, Howard, tell us about your role as the FIFA's development officer.
Well, I'm the FIFA development officer for the Southeast Caribbean, and I'm one of 3 FIFA development officers in CONCACAF, which is the Confederation of North and Central America and the Caribbean. And there are 3 of us, and we each have about 11 countries that we're responsible for. What we do, and I should say for the Southeast Caribbean, we're talking about Antigua, Barbados, of course St Lucia, St Kitts, St Vincent, all the way to Suriname and Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago. So that's my area of responsibility. And what we really do is promote and discuss with the various countries the development programs that they have to ensure the development of the game. Those would be my key responsibilities. And that means sitting down and working with the St Lucia FA to determine what programs they want to work on an annual basis, work with them in terms of establishment of those programs, and FIFA, of course, would contribute financially and technically to some of these programs and work with them in terms of obtaining sponsorships, partnerships, to ensure that the beautiful game is developed in St. Lucia. And I must say that they've been doing a very good job. Part of the reason I'm here is, and I don't want to preempt anything, but there'll be some announcements tomorrow of the type of support that FIFA is willing to offer the St. Lucia Football Association because of the work that they've been doing, and because of some of the programs that have just come on stream. And today, for example, I just arrived in St. Lucia today, and we're able to visit 4 of the possible sites that could be assisted in the program that we're working on with the St. Lucia FA.
Wow.
So it's all about development of the game, it's all about promotion of the game, and it's all about ensuring that the game is well understood in the various countries, well planned in the various countries, and of course assisting the various countries in achieving the objectives that they have set themselves.
Now, sport, when we think of sport, I remember as a child, we were looking at sports as just for recreation.
Absolutely.
And not being competitive. If we were competitive, it was just, inter-house or whatever it was within our schools or maybe some other schools and so on. And we weren't really spoken to in terms of, well, you're really good. You can do this as a career. What's changed between maybe those older days, maybe 15, 20 years ago, without giving away too many people's ages? What's changed? Why has sports now developed to be, huge? Because it is. It means so much in people's lifestyle.
Well, you're so right. I know that when I was growing up, sport or pursuing sport as a real career option was never available to me, and it couldn't even be contemplated because my parents would not even have me think about it for a second. It was more about academia. I think direct answer to your question, I think television has played a fundamental role in changing sport because of the revenues that can be now generated from sport. I mean, 30 years ago, you weren't able to watch the World Cup on television. You weren't able to watch the English Premier League. You weren't able to watch it. You'd have to go to a particular venue to go and watch this. So now, because of television, you're able to generate significant broadcast rights and television rights, and so that has changed it.
Okay, well, thank you so much for that, Howard. We have to take a quick break, but when we come back, we will continue along those trails of thought. So this is Dolor Factor Live on DBS. Make sure you stay with us.